Tonight, a shootout at an apartment complex on the northwest side. Shell casings scattered on the ground, a gun found on the scene, and vehicles were hit. But so far, no suspects. But police say there could be as many as 10 people involved. Erica Zuko has more.
San Antonio police say that 2 people were brought to the hospital with life-threatening injuries after that shooting, and more people could have been hurt. According to a public information officer, police started getting calls just after 3 in the morning about a shooting in progress. Witnesses said that they heard a series of gunshots, and when police got there, they saw multiple shell casings on the ground. They say they also found a gun on scene. They say that suspects are likely 18 to 25 years old, around 10 suspects, based on information from witnesses and some video that police obtained, likely men. They believe that all of them are also armed.
At this time, we do not have descriptions on the suspects, but we do know that they did flee from the location prior to the officers making the scene. Right now, we are hoping if anybody has any information on this shooting, that they call SAPD to provide more information for us.
The case is still under investigation. Reporting from the medical center, Erica Zuko, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.